Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. Cardano moved up today, slightly retracing a little bit right now, but a very healthy move up. It did actually puncture 40 cents, which it hasn't done so in a very long time, a couple of years, in fact. And I think there might be more moves up in the near future. And there's several events, both testnet and mainnet, that we actually need to look for. So if you look at some of the timelines they have on their site, Mary testnet is actually going to come in the next few days. And Mary is very important. We've mentioned this several times before on live stream. I think in terms of technical stuff, it's just as important as Goguen. It will allow people to deploy their own coins on Cardano without smart contracts. So Goguen isn't really even needed if you just want a coin on Cardano. Mary mainnet hard fork is actually scheduled later in February. So people will actually have the capacity to actually have projects on Cardano after the Mary hard fork comes towards the end of February. Goguen is still on schedule, and it's still going to be probably sometime actually end of February or early March. And that actually gets smart contracts. But for a lot of projects that don't need smart contracts, Mary will be enough, and I think we will see more projects onboarding on a Cardano when we get around to the end of Februuary on schedule. The ERC20 converter is supposed to come on the testnet sometime in the middle of February, and probably like it'll come on right with Goguen. We've also heard of rumblings of several projects switching to Cardano because Ethereum fees are horrible, and there really doesn't seem to be a quick fix for the ETH fees right now. So any one of these events could cause Cardano to pump. Maybe it's the Mary testnet. Like for me, I think it's just like for right now, I think it's just some XRP people switching money into Cardano, and I don't know if that pump can actually be maintained. But at least for me, like there are several events that could actually puncture 50 cents now for Cardano in the future. I think like, the Mary hard fork, as we get closer to it and we get more news about newer projects coming under Cardano, I think that will actually pump it. And definitely Goguen, there'll be some hype, and I think that could puncture 50 or 60 cents. And that makes us almost halfway, pretty much halfway to our all-time high without a giant altcoin bull run. Of course, Ethereum is running up right now. It's actually piercing its all-time high, and I think larger coins like Cardano will actually be next in line. So I expect more explosive growth. I do think there is a small possibility we could actually get to $1 by the end of February. I think there's a small possibility, not that great, but it is in the realm of possibility now. We were just dreaming about it just a few months ago, but I think it's definitely a possibility now with the Goguen rush, and especially if we actually catch like an altcoin, like a small altcoin bull run, we could easily break through $1, and I think that would be a great thing for Cardano and its investors. People will finally stop bitching about why this coin isn't moving so much, even though it's like 10x since I bought it. For some people, if it's not always going up every single day, it's not enough. But maybe $1 will actually change those expectations. Our maximum all time was $1.33. But the Mary testnet, the Mary mainnet, the Goguen testnet, the Goguen mainnet, the ERC20 converter, and announcements of large projects and partnerships, which I'm sure will come in February and March, will actually pump this thing up. And hopefully with a bit of luck, with some Bitcoin help. I know the F2 pool is actually selling right now, but the thing is, like, they only have so much to sell because they can only mine so much, and Grayscale's already bought like 150% of all the mine coins for the next couple of years. So Grayscale and like MicroStrategy will actually outbuy F2 pool, and I think crypto will continue to go up. And at some point, Cardano I think is going to be one of the first ones outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum to hit that run. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.